Well, hello, my dear friends. I am here to make silicone molds, and they are pumpkins or gourds or squash. Pumpkins and squash, I guess. Yeah. So I have already hot melted these down into these cups. It's definitely a tight fit, and I'm hoping that, oh gosh, it's going to work out fine. This one I am going to have to fill to the tippy top. And you know what? I think I was actually going to see if I had another water bottle to set it in so I could make it taller, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. How are you doing today? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I am using the JD Diction silicone rubber mold making, and it's mix ratio A/B 1:1 ratio. And I have some of this the green one left. I'm not sure what the elasticity rating is. It doesn't say what it is. I have used it before, but I can't remember what I used it on. So I figure I would just use this one up because I am definitely running out of my silicone. Need to get some more. So hopefully this will be enough for these two. We will see. I am going to scooch that back. Now those squash pumpkins, my daughter actually got those for me. She saw them and she thought, oh, Mama probably like to use these with resin, because she knows, a crafter is like, oh gosh, I'm talking and forgetting what I'm doing. All right, let me get my scale on. Crafter wants to put everything in resin. Let me get it to the ounces. Come on. Ounces. All right. It's cleared. Let's tariff this off. All right. Not sure how much I need. Let's try. Let's see here. Let's try 30 and 30 for right now. Let's see how full that gets me. Oh, maybe that's not what I wanted. You know what? I'm thinking. Oh, buddy. I'm thinking about grams. All right. Let's try 4 ounces. Let's see if that's 4 ounces. No, it's not 4 ounces. All right. It's 4.5. Let's do 5. Let's see here. Let's try to get it to 5 and 5. Oh, 501. All right, that's fine. So 501 of part A, and I will get as close as I can to 501 part B. I should have put the little paper back in. It's not like the little plug where you have to fight with it to get it off. I think the paper just came off the top of that. I think that helps to seal it too. All right, let's tariff this out. I said 504 actually. All right, let's get as close to 504 as I can there. Get back in there. All right, here we go. 504, right? I think I can just like chug this in until I get super close. At least get the 4. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Woo! Slow your roll. As I say slow my roll, I go faster. Bailey, come here. She only barks when I start recording. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that? Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. 501. All right. All right, let's see. I'm not used to it already having color in it, because y'all know I like to add the color myself to it, but that's okay. Super dark green. And especially when they're clear, you can do it with UV. That's why I like using the clear silicone. So if I want to put UV resin or something on bits and pieces of an item, or just do all UV resin, I can, if I do like a more translucent color. Now this one will be 100% for the, I'm going to say the ceramic, because these are dull molds, and I don't mind them being dull molds. They are going to be dull because the item that I'm making is dull. I'm just hoping the walls are going to be thick enough where, make sure I'm timing myself there. I was not doing that. And I think you have to mix it at least 3 to 4 minutes. This one is pretty easy to see when you have it mixed up, but you want to definitely start that. I don't know if it is, I guess it is a chemical reaction for the silicone to cure. I want to make sure it's all mixed up. Let's just get that. You want to make sure you scrape down your, mix your stirring stick. Get it all incorporated. Yeah, I thought these pumpkins were super cute. And I know I have some pumpkin molds. There are more of the jars. I need to go find which bin I have my holiday molds in, because I won't get any made. I made a bunch of the little pumpkin jars last year. They really turned out cute. I don't know if I really want to make them again this year. I could see if I sold them or something like that. I may try to see if I can get them listed on my online Shopify store. So that is linked in. If you go into my description box, you'll see the link into that. Also, the links also in the, like, my profile information. So you see some links there. I have been also putting the links to the items that I use the most often, and it will take you to the Amazon page. Now, I think if you actually purchase from that link, it doesn't cost you anything, but I think I get like a small percentage of what it is, maybe just a few cents, but anything and everything, you know, that I can do that I'm trying to, like, okay, if I can earn, you know, get some income from Amazon from that, that would be good. So I figured I would try. It's just, I think it's called being an affiliate or something with Amazon. So I figured I would give it a try and see. So if you want to purchase any of the items that I use, and you're more than likely going to purchase from Amazon anyway, just select the link, and I'm pretty sure it will take you directly to it. If y'all try to link and it doesn't work, please let me know, and we'll try to get that fixed. Okay, so this should be all mixed up, and then all I have to do is pour and let it cure. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. If it's not, I'll mix some more up, and I'll do that off camera so y'all don't have to sit through that. And let's just, I've gotten all the sides all scraped, and this has a pretty good working time, so I don't have to worry about it curing or gelling up on me right away. I'm going to say it's anywhere from what doesn't say on the box, on the bottle, I don't think. Just says it's not translucent, clear clearly they put the wrong label on this. Ultra elastic. So I don't think this one is ultra elastic. The cure time's 5 to 7 hours. Non-toxic, no odor, durable, bubble free, super soft. So I don't think it's super soft, and I don't think it's ultra elastic. This is one of the stiffer molds, if I remember correctly. So hopefully I can get these demolded. If not, I may have to like split the mold. Which one should I do first? Let's do this one and get it out the way, because this is going to take all of that pretty much. I'm hoping I have enough for both of them already mixed, so that way I'm not using so much of it. Yeah, this one's going to take pretty much all of this because I have to get that stem all covered up. Wow. Oh, come on, you can do it. I do know I have to get it kind of like to the tippy top. That's about as far as I can get that, guys. That's it. That's it. And I am going to move this out my way. You know why? Y'all know why? Because, yeah, that will happen. I will absolutely topple it over. And this. That way I'll see how much I need for this one. So that was, what did I say, 10 ounces? So I probably need about, let's say 4 ounces for this one. Maybe 4 more. Maybe 5 ounces. I want to get all of this out of there. Yeah, I was just looking around to see what I could use as a mold housing. And you can use just about anything as long as, you know, it's not silicone, because silicone will stick to silicone. And get all of this out here. And I do reuse the cups that I mix it in. You know what, this probably would fit in this cup better, but it is what it is now. I'm just going to kind of like scoosh that out the way. Y'all, please don't let me turn that thing over. All right, I am going to go ahead and get probably about another 4 ounces mixed up, maybe 5 ounces mixed up, and get this filled up, and I will be back for demold. All right, it's time to demold these, and let me tell you what happened. You know, one of the things when you're trying to make a silicone mold and you look over and you just see it floating to the top, and you're like, oh, no. So I had to kind of like swap it out, swap another cup. I did not top it off like I had, because I was just pouring a little bit at a time. Trying to get this thing to stick was a feat, let me tell you. So I can, if I press really hard, I can feel the stem in there. So I was actually going to pour some more in. I never did, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Now this, it's just a water bottle, so I probably cannot save it. So here we go. Let's just rip her open. All right, let's see. Let's get you out of there. Now, it's not too hard. I thought it was going to be that insanely hard rubber. It still has some give to it, so I think I'm good on that. Let me get my knife, and I'm just going to cut around there. I may have to split the mold, and but we'll see. I hope I don't have to. But if I do, that's okay, because, you know, I had to do that on one of my other ones. I think the shell. Maybe it was the shell that I made one of these using this, using the silicone. So let's see here. Get your words out. All right. I am just going to try to cut it even around. And this has been in the cup for several days. I am just now getting back to it. I had several other projects that I was working on, and this kept getting pushed back on the back burner, but that's okay. All right. Let me get me some little scissors out. Yeah. I don't know why that feels really sticky right there, probably from that. All right, let's see, guys. It is always so exciting when you do something like this, and it's like, okay, let's try to get it free. And I think it'll work. I'm trying to remember which one this one is. This is the little chunky fat one, I think. Oh boy. It'll come out. That's the only thing is with that one, I'm concerned that when I push down on it, I might puncture a hole in it. But I think it'll come out. And I do want to leave that part up there because it's going to capture the... It'll come out. It will. It will eventually come out. So she says. My workout for the day. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm just having to take a break. Goodness. All right. All right. Keep going. Come on. Yeah, at least this silicone is flexible to a certain degree. Woo, buddy. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Push it up against my body, so I'm sorry. I might have to go inside out some. I don't want to break. It just went bloop. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to pour this. Yes, ma'am. I will be pouring this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, you can see all of the little detail. Yay! All right, now this one. Woo, buddy. Let's see. Let's see here. If I can even cut it. Oh, gosh. Wow. Yeah, this is some tough plastic. And I do have glasses on, so yeah, it's another thing. I always wear some type of something covering my eyes when I'm doing anything with the resin, just because... One thing, I can't see it, but, you know, just for protection if anything flies up. Because I know how I mix and how I stir. Yeah. All right, there we go. Whew. Mercy. Oh, gosh. That is still, that's from the hot glue, so that part just did not cure well. So let me get a paper towel. So that's kind of like icky here. Yeah, see that part. I guess the hot glue and that just doesn't mesh too well. All right. Well, yeah, that, okay, yeah, there's the glue right there. Yeah, it's very sticky where the glue is. So the glue in that, I guess you probably need to let it cure a little bit longer before you do that. But at least it'll allow everything else to cure. I know if you spray your items, you definitely have to wait probably 48 hours, if not more, for all of the stuff to evaporate and cure on it. I learned that the hard way. Oh, this one might be a little bit easier. Let's see. Let's roll it back. Ooh, as I said that. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think I can. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if y'all can even see down in there. You probably can't. But you can see the stem. You can see all of the detail. All right, I'm so excited. Yay. You know what we're going to do? We are going to pour these. What should I do these with? Mix the mold, or should I try the polyurethane? I think I am going to clip some of this excess back. And this is another reason you can't dome homemade molds, because they're not, you know, accurately flush and everything. And if you dome it, you're going to run into problems with it. So I'm just cutting that out, trimming that back, because it's not necessary. Alrighty, let's get some ceramic resin mixed up. Oh, you know which one I am going to use? I'm going to use that Bond Crafter one that I have. Let's see here. Use a baby wipe. Let's get all this stuff tidied up and put away. Get that out the way. And did I throw my cap away? No. All right, y'all get to watch me tidying up. All right, well, let's see here. I need my cup to mix it with. Oh, I got silicone all silicone bits. And let's see here. Which one do I want to use? I guess I can use that to measure it. Yeah, I can use that. And let me get the, is this it? Aha. All right, guys, I'm excited. You know what? Hold on. Got some ideas here. Where's my chrome powder at? Ooh, chrome powder. Let's see. Let's just see. This is the original one. I know they have a new one out. I would like to get that. Maybe I'll put it on my wish list and try to get it. Ooh, but I do love that blue. All right, so the stem. What color should I do the stem? Should I do green? And what color should I do the pumpkin? What is this? This is red. Let's do one red. Oh, I like that. You know I like blue. Why? Why do I like blue so much? Let's do one gold for the sake of it. Gold and red. All right, let's try to, let's see here. Let's see if I can flip this inside out some. This is some really, it's flexible, but it's also very strong. So I'm just trying to, get this so I can get the stem painted. That's all. That's all. Ooh, my fingers are stuck. Oh, y'all didn't know I did comedy, did you? Look at that. All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh. You know, I could just do like the very tippy top of it. Now, I can see, where's my little original? Yeah, this isn't, you know, it's very like rustic, but yeah, it's pretty. It looks like I can see where there's some bubbles that was in it, but it's not affecting the actual surface. Oh, I've never used this green. Yeah, I'm sure I haven't used a lot of these. Yay. Ooh, it's chrome. I don't want to waste any of this. Oh my gosh, get that off. Oh my. I'm gonna try not to have a ton of cleanup. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, guys. I am so, when you make something like this, I'm always excited for demold. Trying to see where that stem goes all the way, like which way is it curving? I can't tell. I think it's curving that way. Yeah, let's try to get that all in there. I'm sure I'm probably going to miss some of that mess in my brush up too. Oops, I did get some up on. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's try to get all of that scooped back in. This stuff is like gold, you know? Yeah, don't want to waste it. All right, I am back to mix the casting powder, and this is the Bondcraft one, and I think, how much do I need here? I'm using the same measurements as I use with the mix to mold, because it's the same measurements. Let's see here. I am going to do enough for a large, so that's about 3/4 of a cup and about 6 ounces. Now this one is a little more creamier. The texture is different. Like a little bit more in here, not quite a whole cup. All right, that's kind of, now I did remember to turn my molds over. Oops. I get this one cup has a little lip on it. Yeah, let's see if I can get this closed up good. Don't want to waste it. All right. that back. Oh, back in the box. Look, I've got a mess here. This powder actually does clean up better too than the mix the mold does. You see, it just gone. No excess like smears of powder. What did I say I did? A large? Yeah. So 6 ounces of powder and, oh boy. And let's see here, about 3 ounces of water. Oh, that's too much. Oh gosh, that's way too much water that I put in there. Don't let me pour in all of that water. So, but about that much. All right, and let me get my little mixer, my little whisk thing. And like I said, this one seems a little bit thicker and a little bit creamier than the one I'm used to using. But it works just as well. So, oh, I've got something in here. Oh, and you know what? This, I forget. I think I have to use gloves with this one. Darn it. As I dip my hand in there because there was something in there. I don't know where does stuff come from? I mean, just like, really? Oh, black specks or something. I'm like, what is that? All right, getting the center good. And it's all mixed up. So I guess it is about the same texture. All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to kind of like make sure it gets all down in there. So I am going to tap it because I want to make sure it gets in that stem good. Squeeze it some. Let's leave that right there, and let's get this one in here. Woo, way too much, way too much. Kind of squish it some. I don't know what those little, oh, maybe they're bubbles. I think those are bubbles. I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's pour some more in here. Hopefully I've mixed up enough. I don't know. All right, let's just get it to the tippy top. That's it. No more. And let's kind of like, I'm gonna shimmy that some. Oh no, I'm just a tad bit shy. I mean, just like such a small fraction amount shy. All right, now y'all know I gotta try to mix up a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna try to get some more of that mixed up. I probably should have colored this, but I didn't. I'm hoping no bubbles get caught up in that little curvy part there. Me kind of like scoop around there. All right, let me get a little tiny bit mixed up. I won't show y'all, won't show the panic that I go through trying to get that done. This does clean up a lot easier. Look, there's no, like a bunch of powder. All right, let me get some more mixed up and I'll be back for demold. All right, it's been about 45 minutes, maybe closer to an hour. Now, at first I was saying that these, I don't feel them getting warm. This one does feel warmier. It's interesting. Yeah, the rest of them are very cool. Like the center one's very cool. But let's see if it picked up that chrome powder. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is stunning. It picked up that chrome powder beautifully. Wow, I am really surprised that it picked that up. And it is, I was scared to touch it. Yeah, but it picked it up. It's gorgeous. Let's see if it picked up this one. I don't think it likes that red. Yeah, it doesn't like the red powder so well. The green it did pick up on. So I just kind of like clean my brush off and then add a little more red to it. So I didn't like the red and the purple, but the green, it picked up really pretty good. Can you see that? That looks really good. I don't know what I'm going to make with these. Oh, look at that. One little spot that didn't pick up. And why wouldn't it have picked that up? That's a bummer. Right in the middle. Right splat in the middle. That's interesting. But yeah, so I'll probably make some kind of keychains with this. Not sure, but I'll have to really clean my molds out. Let's try this one, guys. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like it picked it up. Oh, that's such a bummer. It's very disappointing there. But I really thought it would have picked it up, but it didn't. Oh, I feel like I've wasted so much chrome powder. All right, but that's okay. That's okay. At least now I know it's not really going to pick it up. I don't want to break it. It feels... All right, let's see if I can get this down here without breaking it off. Let's see here. How did I originally demold this? I just got it down there. And then it twisted. It kind of like just went ploop. Now, will this just kind of go ploop? I don't want to break the stem off. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Let's see if I kind of do this without... I don't want to break it. Oh, come on. Come on, you can come out. Come on. Just gently rocking it. Come on. Ah! Look, it picks the green up, but it does not pick... Look how pretty the green is. It picked that green up really well. It does not like picking up the other colors. Oh, so that kind of looks interesting. All right, well, I have to see how I can fix that. Now, it does feel warm. That's interesting. Because it took quite a while for that to get warm. So, oh wow, this one really feels warm. It almost feels like a flash cure type of thing going on with it. Now this one, I really do have to be super, super careful with that. It's gonna kind of like try to, I don't even know which way that stem is going, so I'm just gonna try to be gentle with it. Too bad I can't like get what didn't come off on here, but that's okay. What color, honey? Purple? I don't know. Don't even know if this is going to work. And let's... I didn't really want to have to cure these, you know, like seal it, but wow, my little cap is getting all messed up there. Put you over there, and I need a paintbrush, which I have plenty of those, but just finding the right one that I don't mind it getting messed up. Oh, this one's super tiny, but you know what? I'm gonna use what I got, right? Oh. Now, didn't I already open this one? Why? I'm pretty confident I did. It's like, why are you? I may not need quite that much. Let's see here. Just gonna put a little bit of this in here. Close this up. I'm just gonna try and see if I can use the sealant to brush it on. I mean, I don't know if it'll work. It might not, but we'll see. Get it mixed up really good. It's pretty.